energy not wasted.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Number 4.
One of the things you got to admire about Kevin Durant is his ability just to continue to focus on playing basketball. This guy is a true hooper. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Murison. Tries again. And Antetokounmpo lays it in.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Good on the second free throw.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Here's Bol. Offensive rebound.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And there's the call on Yao. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Atlanta. Number 13, Tim Duncan.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Curry. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Yao. That three off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
From 15 feet away, Murison the rebound.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when he's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Bol with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And then Durant with the dunk.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
Pass to Yao. Rebound Atlanta. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. He can beat you in so many ways.
Into the lineup for Atlanta. Number 33.
Here's Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Giannis.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Durant for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Pippen. That one is no good. And he nails the third. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Trailing by 5. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Back to Bol. And Durant puts up a deep three. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. Atlanta making a switch here.
Number 13.
Outside Durant. Shoots the three. Paul grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Yao with the block. Pass to Bol. Puts the move on. Rebound Atlanta.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's KD following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for Atlanta. That puts them in the lead.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
Down his high post. Here's Murasov. And that one's drained from the low block.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Simmons. He has yet to score. And Ball sends it back.
And it's not just Ball's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manu.
Here's Yao. Here's Ball. Durant with the steal. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Here's Bol following the score by Damian Lillard. Carter with it. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Atlanta. Dirk Nowitzki. Ben Simmons.
Releases. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Got a piece of it.
And that's the big reason why Mirasan's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And stolen by Nowitzki. The shot from 20 feet away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
Atlanta making a switch here. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Yao draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here in the second quarter of action with under 2.5 minutes played so far.
His long strides can sneak up on you. I mean, great ability to run the floor by Dirk, finishing the fast break.
Pass to Murasan. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
The shot's good. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Atlanta?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
From deep three-point land. Rebound by Yao. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Ball with the bucket. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Atlanta calls timeout. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Murasan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murasan's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the miss from Stephen Curry. Durant wide open. He fires. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And Durant, one of the purest shooters in the league.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Pass to Bull. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
The Haley's Comet of Curry's offensive arsenal. The dunk.
For three, Durant. Rebound, Atlanta. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the slam dunk by Pippen. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Atlanta leads by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Morant will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. Out to Doncic. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And they'll get another chance. The three. Oh, the Suki smooth three from KD.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Durant for three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
The Atlanta trails by 5. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. The open shot, Durant. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
KD, that's for 2. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant feeling it out a bit. No good from outside. The Atlanta trails by 5. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the shot is long. Fires for 3. Outside for Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Takes a 3. Castellano launches it from deep. Launches it. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Atlanta again missing. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Sinks the triple. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now Kevin Durant. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
And
they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Releases. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And show your appreciation for your Brooklyn dancers.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Morant missing.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Atlanta trails by 13. Into the lane, Tatum. Durant drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Stolen by Carter. Outside, Katie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ball. Edwards can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 13. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And the shot is good.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Brooklyn ahead as they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Ball with the crossover, and he drops that one in. Ball's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Brooklyn.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. KD's shot is off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Lillard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The three from KD. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Atlanta trails by 10. Nowitzki fires away from outside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Ball. Clock at 6. There's the three. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. For three, drains the three-pointer. And Brooklyn leads by 13.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Atlanta calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Durant. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Here's Ball. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Got that one up quick.
Assist goes to
Brooklyn leading by 14. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
A deep three from Durant. The quick look, no good that time. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
A minute 42 left in the game. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound. Now, here's Doncic, the 17-footer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
third personal foul.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now, here's Olajuwon. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 19-point game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Durant with the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant. They're galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Brooklyn foul.
He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line.
Personal foul.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Luka Doncic.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Pass to Yao. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Yao is clever with that pump fake, going right into the contact once he gets the D in the air.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Jokic. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Yao. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And so here's Albuquerque. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Bird. A slam dunk by Bird.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Good on the three-point shot.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Bull. Pass to Murazan. And the rejection by Bird. Floats it up for Jokic. And stolen by Yao. Here's Murazan. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Bird outside. And a slam dunk by Bird.
Rising and punching it was an angry finish.
He wanted that dunk to stand out for sure. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drops one in from the wing.
Jump shot looking like it's coming around now for Giannis.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
Well, one of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level. Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Shoots. And it's KD with the rebound. Here's Yao. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And how about the big fella being out there in front on the break? I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now Bird, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the spin move. A fader. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Irving with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Bull. Oh, good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn, Vince Carter. LaMelo.
Here's Ball. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Los que viven su vida sin importarle un de los demás con la mano arriba, bien cantando el coro que dice como, hey, si tú te atreves yo te lo aquí, mañana te llevo a cara el jet ski, en el box me subo aquí, oh please, dale más, sigue así, que si tú quieres, ya. Tato, usted está activo, que sigan pasando las que sean conmigo, que me dejen saber, que le tiren a Sencillo, se monten en el sprinter que está afuera. Los veo ahorita, oye, eso. Los quiero, gente, los amo.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes it inside.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Ball pulls it down. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Puts up a deep 3, and Ball pulls it down. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sabonis grabs the board. And here's Atlanta. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Get that bucket in no time at all. Turkoglu's got 6.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Got a piece of it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Kick out to Giannis. Shoots it. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Pass to Yao. Back to Durant. Here's Murasong. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Puts one up from 19. And he nails the jumper. Giannis has got 8.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Hands it from downtown.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And the rejection by Giannis. Here's KD. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Right side, Sabonis. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Now entering the lineup for Brooklyn. Number 10, Jason Tatum.
Durant with the steal. Outside Tatum. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. With his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Triple loop. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
The big guy attacking the rim. Doesn't it feel like highlight moments and LaMelo Ball go hand in hand? Just another display by a big-time talent.
Turkoglu outside. Left side, Sabonis. Stolen by Ball. And Tatum with a clear pass to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, the quick thinking of LaMelo, anticipating the play and coming up with the steal.
And here's Turkoglu for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Sabonis. Hasn't made one yet. Tatum with it. Now Ball defending. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Here's Turkoglu.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's McGrady. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Yao. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Bull. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And there's a pick. Here's Yao. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Showing some real confidence right there. How about the quick shot and touch from Yao Ming?
The three, Durant. It doesn't go for him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Knocks down the triple.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Now here's Durant. No good on the three.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Olajuwon. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Yao to the middle. Shakes him. And the layup is good by Bull.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McGrady. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. McGrady's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality. Somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing. Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The three, Durant. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. And it's Kevin Durant with the three.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Offensive board. Here's Yao. Knocks down the long J.
Showing some real confidence right there. How about the quick shot and touch from Yao Ming?
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
And he makes all 3.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Carter. Shoots over Durant. Giannis with the rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Outside Durant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Carter. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Here's McGrady. Fires from deep. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Here's Durant. The kick to Tatum. From the arc. Pass the ball. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Durant. Tatum with a screen. For 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The 3 ball. McGrady. Good. McGrady's got 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The kick to Durant. There's the triple. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Timeout call, Brooklyn. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Will Clark with his mix of power and length. At times, Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan. But Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
Got a hand on it.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Outside Durant. McGrady grabs a miss. Durant looking around. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hakeem really excels when operating in the pick and roll. He's such a good roller and a very skilled finisher as well.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points in the quarter. Durant for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent, Clark. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
Durant for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Carter to the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 3-pointer, no good. And here's Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Knocks it down from distance. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
From deep, Durant.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Pass to Olajuwon. Drains the triple. Olajuwon's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For 3, Durant. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Abdul-Jabbar. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellows who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Durant. Yao with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to McGrady. It's intercepted. Here's Duncan. He drops it from range.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Here's McGrady. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Detroit, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside Bull. Plenty of space. Yes, on the jumper. Bull's got his second basket.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Yao. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yao is such a big guy, and his physicality that time rewarded.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Looking to get it going. Bull, a good look. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Bull's got 6 points.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
They grabbed their own miss.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Detroit, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Durant for 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Rice. And stolen by Bull. And they're pushing it up. Here's Murasan. And they recover it.
Big fella getting a little angry and being a force at the defensive end.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama screen. Back to Tatum. 4-3. The shot, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Number 31, Ricky Davis.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Embiid. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Embiid. Now here's Tatum. And here's Bull. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Mirasan. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Left side, Johnson. There's Tatum with the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Yao. No good there, off the double clutch. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Rice's shot is off. In transition. It's stolen by Tatum. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Rice. On target from range. And Detroit leads by 8.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mirasan. Takes a three. Here's Ball. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Right side, Tatum. The kick out to Johnson. That's good on the jumper. Johnson's got his first basket.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
An open look for Durant, and he hits the jumper for 2. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
And they're running. Here's Rice. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Outside Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Who drains the 19-footer. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Ball no good. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Screen by Embiid. Three-pointer. Mirasan pulls it in. On the break. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The East All-Stars up by 11. And we're And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Outside Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Pass to Yao. And that one's good.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
For three, Durant. That shot, no good. Fast break, here we go. And finished off by Davis.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Offensive rebound. Pass to McGrady. Five on the clock. From outside the arc. The kick to Tatum. Launches it. Now here's Durant. Puts up a deep three. Out to the right wing. Here's McGrady. Checked by Davis. Goes up again. Pass to Olajuwon. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, that was a nice play by Olajuwon there, getting the shot off while still drawing contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's McGrady from behind the arc. No good that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That one goes in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Here's Yao. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yao is such a big guy, and his physicality that time rewarded.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now Durant. Pass to Olajuwon. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Durant for 3. A great response from Durant.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it go run dry. Keep firing that thing.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Olajuwon. Nails it from 3. Olajuwon's got 5 points in the quarter.
should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
The three is up. Durant's shot is off. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pass to Yao. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And Detroit leads by 13.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Yao.
Brooklyn foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Tipped. Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
At the line for three.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch.
Love you cause your album full of fillers. The hype done got you gas your fans to grease and wanna Simmons. But it's not my business.
Sometimes you never know. Problem. Change. What is life gonna take? Told me he saw the Lord. Jesus Christ. I went from, I think like. Shirt nice. Couldn't afford no minks. When I got it, I held that fur tight. Feel like I'm on my third life. The rat, you serve mice. I seen nerds fight. So thankful for my blessings. Still I gotta get close. This for all the people that could have helped me, but they left me broke. This for all trying to hustle, selling socks and soap. This for all my homies. That's a pellet. Hope they got. Thankful for them times before them lobsters. We was. Impalas took on missions, ramen noodles, not no pasta. Harlem, that's me, Casa. My squad dealt with, I felt like Waka. Make America great. So thankful for my blessings. Still, I gotta keep this close. This for all the people that could have helped me, but they left me broke. This for all the trying to hustle, selling socks and soap. This for all my homies, that's a pellet. Hope they got. Thankful for them times before them lobsters. We was. Impalas took on missions, ramen noodles, not no pasta. Harlem, that's me, Casa. My squad dealt with, I felt like Waka. Make America great.
Millions locked in the safe. Pushing bins, bending corners, high rocking awake. It's tough as still got. That mean anybody can get it. Game dirty. Watch how you play. We out for pay. Don't give. never ever. I've been a big stepper. Make a play, put the together. Before music made a way, I had a so my sweater better. You never me ever. I've been a big stepper. Made a play. Garbage, don't surprise. He give me his eyes. Already know. I took risk in the streets. Coincide with my plans. Helping me financially advance. I have 4,500 thoughts of but I got it off. We ain't taking those. To set you up smooth, use two. Paint your clothes. Oh yeah, I've been on styling on them like Dion. And on display. Chrome heart, my sweater. Better you never. Put it together before music made a way. Sweater, my better you never. Me ever. I've been a big before music made a way. I had that.
particular taste. I just stuff my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep in they I know some little got baptized, cause they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why young straight out of Atlanta? Why the trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get counseled. Take your ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tamper. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my be a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta, if it's me or you, he got. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy to be the closest to you. It's okay cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your V up for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a you, hitting and glistening the movies. If you're smoking the dough, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for your playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do to show myself. Do that again, I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, the halls with all in all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural, do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it big, you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. When it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. We felt the fill up for real.